1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Despite the obvious weight disadvantage, even Canelo Alvarez knows he's about to face the toughest challenge of his career. Terence Crawford is set to move up 2 weight classes to face him in the 168-pound division later this year. In response, Canelo has already begun training early to ensure he's both physically and mentally prepared to face the first undisputed world champion in multiple weight classes during the 4-belt era. Canelo Alvarez has introduced new training techniques to prepare for his upcoming bout, focusing on adapting to Terence Crawford's mobility, boxing skills, and counter-punching prowess. Determined to avoid what would be the 3rd loss of his career, Canelo is training intensely for a fight that carries immense stakes. A defeat would not only strip him of all his belts, but could also mark the moment he passes the torch and bids farewell to his reign of dominance in the boxing world. When previously asked why he continues to box despite his many fights and accomplishments, Canelo simply credited his passion for the sport. "I love boxing," he said.
Boom, 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 boom.
While Canelo Alvarez's love for boxing is genuine, many fans hope he doesn't end his career with a humiliating loss to a fighter from a lower division. Instead, they'd prefer to see him retire gracefully as a champion. Nicknamed Canelo, he made history as the first and only undisputed super middleweight champion, holding the WBA super title, WBC title, and Ring Magazine title since 2020. By 2021, he had added the IBF and WBO titles to his collection, though he later lost one due to avoiding a fight with a mandatory challenger. During fight camp, Canelo trained 6 days a week, taking Sundays off to rest. His daily routine includes 2 sessions, starting with a morning run at 6 o'clock a.m., followed by breakfast and a power nap to prepare for his afternoon training. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are dedicated to boxing-specific exercises, where Canelo focuses on refining his skills and developing strategies. His regimen includes jump rope, shadow boxing, heavy bag workouts, and other drills designed to enhance his technique and game plan for the ring.
You're on weight, you're one of the best fighters in history, but you're very successful. You don't have to work, so you could retire today if you wanted to.
I love boxing. I love boxing, and I love being.
On Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, Canelo Alvarez dedicates his time to sparring sessions, which are integral to his fight preparation. Alongside his coach and trainer, he focuses on pure fight training, visualizing himself in the ring and gearing up for the big day. When asked about sparring, Canelo described it as the hardest thing I do and what fascinates me the most. Canelo incorporates a variety of exercises into his training regimen to ensure peak performance. For strength workouts, he combines bodyweight and weight training exercises to build the strength and conditioning required for a champion preparing for a crucial bout. To simulate real fight scenarios, he enlists skilled sparring partners, much like he did with Teofimo Lopez, the super lightweight world champion. This comprehensive approach reflects his commitment to staying at the top of his game.
Desde muy temprano hay que salirnos de nuestra zona de comodidad.
Canelo Alvarez and Honduran boxer Teofimo Lopez, who boasts an impressive record of 20 wins with only 1 loss, recently appeared in a viral video that has taken social media by storm. The footage captures them training together at a camp near Lake Tahoe, straddling the border of Nevada and California. In the video, Canelo is seen working against the ropes, delivering precise punches and fine-tuning his movements in preparation for his upcoming fight against Edgar Berlanga. The Mexican fighter provides a masterclass in defensive techniques, showcasing exceptional waist movement and his ability to dodge punches, all without wearing headgear and only marking his strikes. Renowned trainer Eddie Reynoso is seen supervising the session as Alvarez and Lopez train intensely. Teofimo, who appears to have become a key ally in Canelo's preparations, is shown engaging in sparring, while Canelo shares invaluable tactical advice, including tips for escaping tough situations when cornered against the ropes. The video highlights the collaborative energy between the two champions, with Canelo generously sharing his expertise to help sharpen Lopez's skills. Their partnership has created a buzz online, underscoring Canelo's dedication to refining his craft ahead of his super middleweight title defense, scheduled to take place on Mexican Independence Day.
Hacer el día al 100%.
Also aiding in Canelo Alvarez preparations is his legendary trainer, Eddie Reynoso. Meanwhile, Teofimo Lopez, who has previously expressed a strong desire to face Terence Crawford, finds himself part of Canelo's camp. However, Crawford has his sights set on a different challenge, a potentially historic bout against Canelo Alvarez. The 41-0 champion, who recently dominated the welterweight division, is eyeing an ambitious jump to super middleweight to face Alvarez, while Lopez remains eager to face Crawford at 147 pounds. Crawford appears more focused on the opportunity to make history by taking on Canelo. This highly anticipated matchup promises to deliver fireworks as both fighters prepare to showcase their skills and stake their claim in boxing history. It all began in 2003 when a 14-year-old Canelo Alvarez stepped into Don Chepo Reynoso's gym in Guadalajara, Mexico. At the time, Eddie Reynoso was just 27 years old, working alongside his father. Don Chepo immediately recognized the potential in the young Canelo, setting the stage for what would become one of boxing's most legendary partnerships. Canelo Alvarez's bond with the Reynosos, particularly Eddie Reynoso, evolved from a traditional trainer-fighter relationship into a connection resembling a father-son dynamic. Eddie played a pivotal role in honing Canelo's boxing skills and was instrumental in shaping his journey to becoming a boxing icon. Under Reynoso's guidance, Canelo rose to prominence as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, capturing multiple world titles across various weight classes. On the other side, Terence Crawford is fully aware of the physical disadvantage he will face against Canelo, acknowledging the critical role size will play in their fight. Despite this, Crawford remains confident in his ability to overcome the challenge and impose his boxing style. However, some analysts are skeptical of Crawford's ability to compete effectively at super middleweight. This skepticism partially stems from his most recent fight, a points victory over Israel Madrimov at super welterweight, that lacked the dominant performance many had anticipated.